15 consecutive NCAA Tournament appearances, 12 conference titles, and an Elite Eight appearance. These are just some of the accolades the Gonzaga Bulldogs basketball team has accomplished in a decade and a half. The kids from Spokane, Washington have built a program that has reached national prominence and keeps the new kennel rocking night in and night out. But what is behind the success of the Zags? Amanda Blackwell has the story.
Welcome to Spokane, the second largest city in Washington, located in the easternmost part of the state. Its motto, near nature, near perfect. But it very well could be home of the Gonzaga Bulldogs. The team grabbed hold of the city in 1999 when it ran to the Elite Eight as a 10 seed in the NCAA Tournament, and hasn't looked back since. Today, the atmosphere surrounding the team can only be described as
awesome, electric.
Special place to play.
The team's home, the McCarthy Athletic Center, opened in 2004 and has been sold out every game since. It's known for its infectious energy from its student section on game day, which actually starts days in advance.
We wait out anywhere up to a couple hours to a couple days before the game in order to get that front row spot.
I'm out here in 15-degree weather to be front row for the Gonzaga basketball game.
It's like a family. Everyone is loving one thing, and it just brings you all together.
But it's not just the students. Zags fever has taken over all of Spokane.
You just get all wrapped up in it, and maybe because I was a cheerleader, I don't know, but I am still jumping up and down. Sometimes almost embarrassing my husband.
You don't want to have a lot of meetings or anything that are opposite of the Zags game, otherwise you better plan on having it on in the corner of the room.
The way the community treats you, the way they approach you, they're always positive. They keep pushing you.
People come up to your table and are you Sam Dower or whoever? And oh yeah, can we get a picture?
A little girl ran up to me. All of a sudden she just started bawling, crying, and I didn't know. I didn't say anything. I was just kind of shocked, are you okay? And she's like, I'm just so happy to see you.
But there was a time when the team could walk around largely undetected.
I've been lucky enough to be here long enough to see it where at one time we were, even in Spokane, we weren't the topic of discussion by any stretch. 20 years ago, we didn't play in front of full houses. We were in a much smaller building, and we were always trying to find ways to get people to come to the games.
Everything has changed from recruiting to scheduling to media responsibilities for the players.
We didn't really used to talk about Zags when I was growing up. We went, from time to time, but not like how it is now. And really over the last decade, what that program has been able to do is phenomenal.
The success of the basketball program has reached much further than the walls of the McCarthy Athletic Center. Its effects can be felt throughout the university. New facilities have sprung up over the last 15 years, and enrollment has more than doubled since the fall of 1998.
We do hear from a lot of students that their first knowledge of Gonzaga, especially if you're not from the immediate area, is through the basketball team. But then they also learn that we have this tremendous school of business, and we have this tremendous engineering school.
It's had a profound impact. We have significant support now that we have received in terms of our facilities, but also in terms of benefaction for scholarships, for support of program activities.
Thanks to the growth and spurred on by the first #1 ranking in program history last season, the university and the city of Spokane have risen to national prominence.
When I go to national conferences, people know where Spokane is, and a lot of times they say, yeah, you're the ones with the basketball team. And quite frankly, as other teams come and other people come to our community, they may stay for 2 or 3 days for the game, but often you'll hear, I'm coming back.
Prior to '99, it was hard to buy Gonzaga-related stuff in Spokane. Ever since, you can get Gonzaga gear anywhere in the country.
We've even had times where we play on the East Coast games, and we have someone, we drove from South Carolina to come see you guys.
With the name Gonzaga firmly fixed in the mind of the nation, comes the desire to make sure that it stays there.
I'm not satisfied with the success we've had because we know we want more.
At some point maybe it'll be fun to be able to look back, but mostly you're just kind of focusing on feeding the beast.
I don't think we're done. I think we still need to make a statement and still prove that we belong in that top echelon forever.
From Spokane, Washington, the heart of Zag Nation, I'm Amanda Blackwell.